Welcome to your daily broadcast from the BBC, the Bible Broadcasting Corporation. I'm Quera T, bringing you the latest and greatest news from the pages of scriptures. Today we have received a fascinating report of an earthquake in the city of Philippi.
Philippi.
That's what I said. Philippi.
No, Philippi.
Philippi.
Say Phil.
Philippi.
Philippi.
But that's not the most fascinating part. It appears that God was at work during this earthquake. And now, to bring you the full story, Mr. C will be going to report live from the scene of action.
Huh? Wait, what? What? I'm going.
That way.
But there's an earthquake, man. All right, I am here with the jailer from Paul and Silas's prison. Now, Mr. Jailer, can you tell us what happened?
Paul and Silas had just cast a demon out of a woman, and her owners were very angry. She was using the demon to make money for them. They were very angry and accused Paul and Silas of being rebellious Jews. The crowd lashed them, and then they threw them into my prison!
Wait a minute. You mean they helped the woman, and then they were put in jail?
Yes.
Hey, that's not right. That's not fair.
Well, bad and unfair things happen sometimes.
Well, okay. I hear you've been saying that they saved your life. Now, what is that all about?
Well, the authorities told me to guard them very closely, which is not usually a problem. I put them in stocks and chains. I bound them in the deepest cell in the jail. But then at midnight, the ground began to shake, and when I saw the doors go open, I knew that all was lost. I was just about to fall on my sword because I was in so much trouble, and then Paul helped me. He calmed me down. He told me not to kill myself. Can you imagine a prisoner helping a jailer?
Oh, then what happened?
Well, they were such good men. I wanted to know more about their good and powerful God. I took them home with me. I took care of them. They told us about Jesus, and my whole family became Christians. What a God!
Thank you, Clara T. Now I'm here live in Philippi with a man who claims to be a prisoner from the same jail as Paul and Silas. Now, can you tell us what happened?
Man, I cannot tell you what happened. I do not even know. All I know is I'm sitting in the jail, and we're listening to Paul and Silas sing. And they were singing, and it was awesome and everything. And then the next minute, boom! Like the ground started shaking. And all of a sudden, the doors were open. How does that even happen, dude?
Oh, wait a minute. You said they were singing?
Yeah, like there was blood coming down out of their nose, blood coming out of their eyes, blood everywhere, and they came in the prison, they were like, and all of a sudden they started singing! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, now, can you tell me, what did you do while they sang?
I was just like, inventing it. I listened! Okay? It's just amazing that these guys were in jail and they were still singing to their God. He must be a great guy. Kind of made me want to know him. And anyway, he answered their prayers, so I guess it was real. Being in that jail was so awful, I'm telling you. Like, you have no idea how awful it was. But when they started singing, it made me think about what I'd done wrong, and I want to do better now. In fact, I think I'm going to go find them. Most interesting. I am here in the studio with Paul himself. Let's hear his story.
Paul, you were white about, beaten, imprisoned without a trial. How could you sing at a time like that?
How could I not? You know, when things are hard, that is when I have to pray and I ask God for help. You know, when I'm weak, He is strong. And when I stay with Him and I ask Him for help, He always helps.
Interesting. But why did you not run away when the prison doors swung open? Is not that the reason that God set you free?
Oh, Clarity, you see, God set us free to show His power to the other people and to show Himself to the jailer and to the other prisoners, so they realize that He is strong and that He is capable of saving us anytime.
Thank you for your time, Paul. We have most appreciated it. Amazing story. It seems that when people keep on believing God in difficult times, He not only heals them, but He answers their prayers and He uses them to bless other people. Even though Paul and Silas were beaten and placed in jail, they later had their wounds washed, they received an apology, and they were well taken care of. God gave them back everything they lost, and they received a miracle at midnight. This has been Clarity
And Mr. C.
reporting live from the BBC.